What is going on, guys? Sid here with another FIFA 21 video, and welcome to the RTG on this channel. So guys, for the purpose of this video, we are going to try out this Futties version of Youcef Atal with a marksman chem style. Guys, look at this card. So he's high medium, right? 5'9", 5-star, 5-star. He's a righty. Guys, I've got 2 games under my belt with this card at CDM, okay? Not striker, at CDM. Both FUT champs, high level FUT champs matches, right? Literally coin toss matches, right? 1 win, 1 loss. Now, here's what I have to tell you about the card at CDM, right? I was using him as a second half sub at CDM. How does he play in that position? Okay, the work rates are what's gonna make or break the card in that position. If you're used to a high medium at the CDM position, right, you'll be fine. However, I don't like those work rates in that position. Just a little bit about the ratio in terms of movement, where he's positioned on the pitch. I don't like it, right? So I've got Locatelli and Mateus paired together. They're perfect together. Atal did not show up as a second half sub at a CDM in the CDM role. Like I kid you not. He was a very, very average CDM. And I feel like it's a waste. It's a waste if we don't try out this absolutely gorgeous utility player, right? In different positions, right, on the pitch. So for the sake of this video, I feel like we're gonna have to try him out as a second half sub striker. And with the marksman chem style, he is boosted so brilliantly. I actually forgot how much he's boosted to. He's a 97 rated super sub, right? So we're good. Marksman boosts up his shooting, his dribbling, and his physical stats. So he's gonna be, at least on paper, he's gonna be absolutely brilliant. I played his 91 version of the card. I played him as a right forward. Wasn't that bad, right? So I have an understanding of how he moves, how he feels in game. So this is obviously going to be just jacked up a little bit more, right? So at striker position, it should be interesting to see how he plays, right? And right now, the only people playing FUT champs are D1 players, right? Long story short, because every match that I've played so far, high level. Am I tired? Am I burnt out? Absolutely yes. So do take that into consideration, right? I still got grinding to do on the RTG. Remember, no money put in. I still got, and I did 2 Futties player picks, right? You're gonna see that at the end of this video. Do check that. Do stay to the end of this video so you're gonna see how hilarious this is. Because remember, we're still trying to work up to Team of the Year Ronaldo. We're trying to work up to any Cristiano Ronaldo, and at this point, it's just what the hell, right? So guys, you gotta check that out and see who I get in the player picks, right? So do check that out at the end of this video. But for the sake of this video, I've already told you what I feel about Atal as a super sub CDM, second half CDM. He's average. He's bang average. So now we're gonna try him out in hopes of replacing Lautaro Martinez and see how he does, right? So wish me the best of luck. I wish you guys the best of luck. Have you guys used the card yet? Let me know in the comments down below. Likes, comments, subscription, notification bell, all helps. So let's hope that we can get into a match soon. Cheers. Alright, so this match probably took place around 3:20, I want to say. 3:20, 3:10 p.m. on the East Coast, New York time. And pinging not so great. That's been the case, sorta, right? I don't know. I think the servers are kind of overloaded right now. I could be wrong. I could be mistaken. But this is the team I'm coming up against. Pretty decent squad. And I just want to flat out just say it. Because this recording takes place after the match, right? Since I'm only giving you footage of 1 match, right, rather than show you the 2 CDM matches, right? The 2 CDM matches basically coin toss, win 1, lose 1 at FUT champs, right? Told you, Atal is kind of wasted in the CDM position, right? His stats are just wasted in the CDM position. So we are bringing him on as a second half sub, right? That much is clear. How is this match going for me? Guys, I think I'm just burnt out from playing FIFA, and had a lot of opportunities in the first half and could not put them away. Could be the AI, could just be me, right? I could just literally just be pretty burnt out. But this guy's defense was on point for, I want to say 40 minutes again, right? And then Like, yeah, he was pretty good 40 minutes. And then I fake him over there. with the directional change with Lewandowski, and I give him a 1-0. You know, I give him a go. I give him his first concession. That's what I'm trying to say right now, guys. I think I need a million ounces of coffee, right? But the first half, very boring back and forth, right? This guy had no possession, like no possessional play, no domination, no nothing. As you can see there, 39% possession, right? It's absolutely just been a dominant performance in the first half. I just cut the footage because it was a waste. It was a waste to show you guys that, right? Should have put away more chances, but you know, it just, I don't know, the match just felt off. Like I felt like I was playing a high level opponent, but an opponent that just was just defensively strong and just looking for a counterattack. I felt like I was playing a counterattacker, right? Because his defensive work rate, his defensive play was stronger than it looked on paper, right? So in the second half now we go. Atal is on the pitch as a super sub, but unfortunately Lewandowski slots in the second goal before Atal could even touch the ball, right? That's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes, right? And obviously at this point I feel comfortable in the match, right? Given how my opponent was playing for like the first 48 minutes, right? And now I'm just intentionally passing the ball to Atal, right? And that's actually a mistake, right? When you're playing like that, it's a mistake, right? You normally have to just know how to pass the ball naturally, right, to your opponent, build up the play naturally. If you're intentionally looking for a player, seeking out a player nonstop, eventually your opponent's going to catch wind of that, and you know you're not going to be playing comfortably, right? Did I do that during the using Atal as a CDM? No, I did not. I'm just going to flat out tell you, second half sub, 60-minute sub, super sub at CDM, he's average. He's really average. Just use Jorginho, just use somebody else who has the same defensive skills, same, you know, better work rates. You can use Essien. Essien's got a bigger build. Use Mateus if you have him. Use Locatelli. Use Marquinhos. Use any of those guys because they'll do the work, right? Unless you're looking for a 5-star skiller as your CDM, right? Like it's honestly it's a waste. For me, I feel like it's gonna be a waste because a 5-star player, right, free at this level with interception abilities like that, you can really do aggressive defensive work very, very high up on the pitch, right? So you can probably intercept the ball, right, and go for like fast goals, fast counters, like right at the, you know, like you can push a defensive, like an attack, a defense-minded attack, like very, very high up, right? So using him as striker, you really do feel the payoff eventually, right? So I'm getting a feel for the card, and you know what? I was just waiting for it, right? I was just waiting for play to open up to just slot it in, right? Because same thing like Cruyff when I had 5-star, right? You don't have to think. You don't, or any 5-star player for that matter. You don't have to think when you're just ripping shots, right? You rip it on either foot and it's good to go, right? It's going to end up in the back of the net. That's the only place it's going to end up. You just rip the shot at the opposite direction and it's going to go in. 9 times out of 10 it's going to go in, right? So that's what Atal's there for. In terms of his touch is what you would expect from the dribbling, right? At this game, is he end game? Of course he's end game. Marksman chem style is the chem style to use when he's in the striker position, right? And my Lewandowski, the AI on my Lewandowski, he just gives up, right? He flubs the pass, and you just see his foot just give out, right? His leg just give out. Not too often do I see that happen in this game, but happen now, right? So I had a couple chances to give Atal a hat trick for his debut at striker, but yeah, it didn't work out that way, right? Because my opponent was pretty strong defensively, all things considered, right? Doesn't look it on paper because I did control most of the game in terms of possession and whatnot, but that's how the cookie crumbles. And how does Atal play at striker? 10 out of 10. Lewandowski, 10 out of 10, right? Very, very clean striker. Use him at striker. Oh, and what would I give the card at striker? Like a rating, like initial impressions kind of like review. I would give him probably a 9.8, right? Yeah.
Lewandowski. Oh yes, it's gone in, and now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
As we can see here, it's great play. They force the mistake.
All right, so remember, guys, we're only playing FUT Champs to get an idea of how opponents play this weekend, right? We're not really aiming to play FUT Champs. So I'm gonna tell you after 3 matches what I think about Atal. Use him. I'm gonna flat out just say it. Don't use him at CDM. Don't use him at CM or CDM. It's a waste of his stats. Use him as the most godlike super sub at striker, right? Because with a marksman chem style, he's a free demon, right? At this stage in the game, use him as striker, use him as a second half sub, or if he fits into your starting squad with a Ligue 1 squad, use him as a striker, right? Scored me 2 goals right at the end. Probably could have scored me a hat-trick if I tried a little harder, but the way the AI moved had a lot to do with everything, you know. So, yeah, I've played 3 matches with him, all FUT Champs, right? Two at CDM, and the 2 at CDM, he's bang average. His stats really do shine as a striker, right? Because you're wasting your 5-star, feet. You're wasting that ability on, those abilities are lost at CDM. They shine at striker. Don't play him any other position. Probably at cam, you could get away with. Play him at striker. Do whatever you want, but I'm telling you, out of 3 high-level FUT Champs matches, play him at striker. Play him at striker. You're probably gonna get 2 to 3 goals. You're probably gonna average 2 to 3 goals with this card, right? It just feels that way. He feels the same way any other 5-star player would feel. Very similar to Cruyff, right? But only with better defensive stats, better physical stats. It's a little smaller, but he's definitely, he's gonna do you the business, right? It's a free demon. It's a free demon. Do the card, guys. Now stay tuned for the end of the video where you see my player picks from last night at like 3 a.m. in the morning, right? After I finished grinding for this Atal card, right? So, cheers, guys. Peace, love, all the blessings to you and yours. Wait for the ending of the video. Ligue 1 squad from the start of the season. This card would have definitely made it into my starting lineup. Unfortunately, I'm doing like a hybrid Bundesliga / Serie A side because we're hoping for Cristiano Ronaldo, and we're gonna get to that as soon as humanly possible as well. But look at this card. You can literally play him as a striker and he'll be 5-star. I believe he's 5-star, right? Jeez. Yeah, 5-star, high 84. Let's go. Can't really do the 88 plus by 5. But this is as good, right? So, can we see Cristiano Ronaldo? Cross our fingers that we can get this done. And let's go. We've got another player pick. And I'll probably clip this in with the video, with the content at 1 p.m. Right? So, here we go, guys. Hopefully no duplicate. Crossing our fingers. Okay, so, that kind of sucks. And we're going to take Yuri Bacice. Because he is usable. But that kind of sucks. So we lose Conte. Yeah. And still no Cristiano Ronaldo. That's what we're looking for. Alright, guys. See you guys at 1 p.m. But we've got an 84 rated squad, right? This is the cheapest I could have made it. And yeah, guys, we're going to take another stab at this. Hopefully we see Cristiano Ronaldo. Guys, wish me the best of luck because I am going to be in hot water if, if we don't get this. This sucks. Hold on. Just double checking the mic real quick. Let's go. Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's go. Conte again. Oh my god. I'm cursed. No, I am cursed. We have Conte again. Resubmitted all my fodder to get back N'Golo Conte twice. Oh, wow. What are the odds? Okay. Alright, guys. So we'll try again tomorrow.